Okay, so I never planned on making another video, but I was sitting downstairs today listening to some John Mayer, and obviously you're being a little self-reflective if you're listening to John Mayer. So yeah, I thought I'd make one last video. I don't know if it's gonna be a last video. Maybe there'll be more, but this video is definitely not going to be for everyone. It's kind of just for those who left like comments on my last video, which is like over a year ago now, I think. But yeah, I was sitting downstairs. I read an interesting comment. I was reading my mail. I'll pull it up here. It was by a guy named, of course, like with the internet, there's really terrible usernames I would always have to pronounce, but it's by Radioactive Lettuce. So hopefully we can learn your real name soon. But he said, he asked like why I'd stopped making videos. I said I was at college and a few other things, and he said, "Thank you for replying. Well, you can do whatever you want. If you don't want to do YouTube anymore, you don't have to. Just remember, we all support whatever your decision may be. Thanks for the entertainment." So that was crazy to me when I read it, and it's crazy because I don't know who he is. He doesn't know who I am, but there was some sort of mutual bond, like he has my back, and that's crazy to me. So that kind of gets into why I started this channel. At first, it was like 100% passion of being interested in what's behind the visuals of technology. So I dug into it. I learned about coding. I learned 3D modeling. I went into web development. And once I finally became more of an expert at these things, which it's kind of impossible to become an expert, honestly, in computer science, but the channel became a lot more of entertainment and passing on my own interests to inspire others. And that's when I think I really became a creator instead of a consumer. And that's a theme that I want to talk about a lot, and I'll talk about it more towards the end of this video. So it kind of explains why I stopped making videos. My personal motto was always like, if I could just inspire one person to get into the computer science field, or even make one person laugh or smile today, then I did my job. So like, it took me 3 years of doing that to realize I didn't need a successful YouTube channel. I didn't need a successful website to make a difference in the world every day. And all of you can. You don't need fame. You don't need success. So me falling off YouTube was kind of related to that because like my junior year of high school, I made a lot of like really good friends, and I got the same feeling as I did by being an entrepreneur, which was being a leader, being a creator, and moving my life forward in the direction that I wanted it to go in. So my hometown friends were incredible people. I wrote some notes here, so if it looks like I'm reading at my screen, I am, but it's not really scripted. I had like incredible hometown friends. They helped me be the best that I could be. I went to college. I met even more incredible people that like I related to very well, and I had so much fun socially. I had fun studying. Surprisingly, studying cool topics. I was doing computer science. I had a girlfriend this summer who was both, stunning and smart, and just had an incredible relationship with that. And, as with all of my friends, we had each other's backs, and we still do. So that's what I think this channel really was. It was a bond between the community and myself, and that's why I think it did so well. But it took me over a year to realize tonight that I left all of you guys in the dark. I didn't have your back. So whether this video be the last one I make or not, I'll leave it as a closure and also leave you guys with some personal advice. So I think I kind of explained why I left already. It might not have been clear, but I met a lot of people, lost some interest in video games, went to college, and but I still love coding. I still do computer science, and yeah, that's basically why I stopped in a nutshell. But let's see. I just wanted to come back with one piece of advice for all of you, and that is, don't just be a consumer. Don't let all of your enjoyment in life come out of other people's work. And this can be done so easily. Like you can just be yourself, or you can build a map for your favorite video game, or in a more work-oriented environment. Make sure you're doing work that you love. And there is exceptions for this, because if you can't afford the necessities of life, obviously you're gonna have to work for a paycheck to get those necessities. But if you can afford them, like, you shouldn't be working a 9-to-5 job just for a paycheck that you can spend on materialistic things. if you're doing that, you're not a creator. You're still a consumer. The only reason you're working is to be a consumer. So don't fall into the trap because it's the safest way to live. And especially if you're young, now is the time to start doing. You have no obligations. And just to reiterate, like, you don't have to be a millionaire or a CEO to be a creator. You can create your own style. You can create your own paintings. You can provide support for other people. And yes, you can also create a business. You can create a YouTube channel. You can do whatever you want. Just don't fall into the trap of having your days only consist of waking up and watching someone else's TV show, watching other people's YouTube videos, buying other people's products. You can do all of that, but at the end of the day, make sure you contribute something of yourself back to the world. And, like, I need to drink water. I'm, like, talking way too fucking much. But, like, the most mind-blowing part of all of this is, you probably think I'm saying this to make the world a better place, but it's actually selfish as fuck. Like, this is going to make you feel good, and another cool thing, like, it inspires others too. And that's why I made these videos and these websites for all of you. So, like, just thanks for all your support is really all I can say at the end. But I can't promise if there's gonna be another video, but I hope this leaves an impact, and thank you all once again for everything that you guys done. I have your backs if you have mine.